channel, or welcome if you're new here. My name's Kaylee. Today I'll be doing a full face of makeup using all new makeup products. So we have lots of fun new makeup products to play around with today, so I'm super excited. But this is the makeup look that I got from all of these products. So if you'd like to see how I got this look, then keep on watching. Okay, so I've prepped my skin the same way I always do. I just use my sunscreen as my primer. I guess I could have gotten a new primer to try for this video, but that's okay. I don't usually use one anyways, so we'll just stick with the sunscreen. But first, going in with a new foundation. So this is from Juvia's Place, the I Am Magic Velvety Matte Foundation. I've honestly never tried anything from Juvia's Place before. I've been curious about their brand. I know they have lots of really nice eyeshadow palettes, but I've never actually tried anything, and I didn't know they had a foundation, so I am curious to give this a try. I do have drier skin, so I'm curious how the matte texture will be on my skin. I do use matte foundations sometimes, so it could be okay. I'm gonna just use my Real Technique sponge for this. And I'm also not 100% sure if this is the right shade because they didn't have a tester for it. But the lighter one looked too light and the darker one looked too dark. So I'm hoping that this one is the right shade, but we will see. I think the shade I got was Barley 720. Yeah, so I think it was like the second lightest one. It's meant to be like, I think it was like fair with neutral undertones. Put too much on my palette. It has a very like thick consistency. It's almost like kind of difficult to blend. Almost has like a yellowy tone to it. I don't know, maybe it'll blend into the skin. I definitely put way too much on my palette. This one I did get to try for my makeup kit, so even if it doesn't like work for my skin, maybe it'll work for more oily skin tones. Okay, then moving on to concealer. So this is from Kosas, the Super Creamy and Brightening Concealer. I have not used a new concealer in so long. I've been using the Tarte Shape Tape one for years and just haven't, I'm always too scared to try new concealers, especially since most of the time when I'm doing my makeup, I am like either going to work or going out. So I want to make sure that my concealer is gonna last and not crease and all that throughout the day. So I'm always too scared to try one, but I've heard really good things about this one and I've tried it on a lot of clients. So I'm hoping it'll work on me as well. I don't think it'll be as full coverage as the Tarte Shape Tape one, but that's not a huge issue for me. I just don't want it to crease under my eyes. Usually I would put concealer on like other parts of my face, but with this foundation, I honestly don't feel like I need it. Like it has really high coverage. I just might put some concealer on like a few of my spots, but for the most part, it has very, very full coverage. Before I go ahead and set all that, I have some new cream products. So I have the Patrick Ta cream contour and powder duo, I think it's called. But I'm excited to try this. Heard really good things about it. I love the packaging of all of Patrick Ta's products. I love it. So pretty. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with just a flat like brush like this, like a foundation brush. Also, this shade is called She's Bronzed. It's the medium shade. With a few lighter, if you do have like a fairer skin tone like me, I just usually like to go with more of a warmer, darker bronzer. But if you do prefer like more of an ashy sort of tone, there was one that was lighter than this that had more of that ashy tone. I've been using the Rare Beauty bronzer stick for ages, so I do find this one's a little trickier to get product out just because it is in a pan. I find the stick like so easy. It's still a nice color. Yeah, I do actually really like the tone of this one. Then next, I'm not sure how this is going to turn out on my skin tone. This is the NARS Orgasm Rush, the multiple blush stick. This is like quite a dark tone. I've not really used a blush that's this kind of shade. Almost looks peach, but just like a darker peach. So I don't know, I'm curious. And also I usually use like a liquid blush, not a stick like this. So I'm curious how this is gonna look. So let's go ahead and maybe put a few dots here. Also don't know how pigmented this is gonna be. Do some on my forehead too, because I usually put blush there. And then just using my usual blending brush for blush. This is just an e.l.f. complexion duo brush, I think it's called. Okay, actually blends pretty easily. And I actually don't mind the color. Not as dark on my face as I thought it would be. Yeah, that's actually a really pretty color. It's kind of like a peach, I guess. And I do really like peach blushes. Hope the lighting's okay in here, by the way. Sorry if it's a little bit weird. So hard to film these days with the sun not being out. I can't wait for summer to have the sun back, but I'm trying to work with the lighting that I have, so hopefully it's okay. Cool, okay. I actually really like that. So I'm gonna properly blend everything back out, like my concealer and stuff. Make sure everything is all blended and smooth. Okay, then for powder, I'm using the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Complexion Perfecting Micro Powder. Very long name, but I've heard really good things about this as well, and have also used it on clients and really like it. So I have it just in the fair shade. So I'm gonna use this under the eyes and just set my areas that my makeup usually moves, which would be the forehead, the nose, and the chin. Usually I use a beauty blender to set with powder, but I don't know, I feel like for this, it'll be better with a brush. So I'm gonna use just like a fluffy brush like this. I'm really hoping to find some new favorite products today because I use the same products every single day and I am always like scared to try new products. So today I'm really just stepping out of my comfort zone and trying to find some new stuff. I'm gonna go in with a bigger fluffy brush just to set the rest of my face because I do feel like it feels a bit greasy and I don't like that feeling in my makeup. I like everything to feel set so that I don't feel like it's gonna move around throughout the day. Okay, then usually what I like to do after this step, like my everyday routine, I spray on setting powder just so it can kind of like melt everything together. I don't have a new setting spray, but I have from Benefit, the Professional Super Setter. I love this setting spray, it's a good one. Wait for that to dry down. I'm gonna go ahead and do my brows off screen. I don't have a new brow product, I just really don't like doing my eyebrows, so I never cared to try any new products, but I do use the Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil. This is just my go-to brow product, so I'm gonna go ahead and do my brows now. Okay, the brows are done. Moving on to the eyes. I have the NARS Afterglow Irresistible Eyeshadow Palette. So excited to use this, it looks so pretty. I feel like this is gonna be like maybe a Valentine's sort of look because it does have lots of like pinks and like goldy champagnes in there, so really pretty colors. I think I'm gonna go in with this like lighter, it's kind of like a mauvey pinky sort of color. I'm gonna go in with that first, using a fluffy brush. I really need to clean my brushes, so don't look at them. And I'm just gonna go like in the crease, starting off with that. It's quite pigmented, really easy to blend as well. That's a really pretty color, I actually really like that. I feel like it matches well with the blush as well. Very similar shades. I'm just kind of messily blending it in the crease and a little bit onto the eyelid as well. I'm gonna go ahead under the eye, what do you call it? Lower lash line. That's what I'm thinking of. Gonna go on there with the same color. And then I think just for some fun, I'm gonna go in with, I decide between this one here, this like pink shade, or the champagne. I think I'm gonna do this pinky gold. It's kind of got gold flakes in there. I think I'm gonna go in with that. I think that'll be nice. Just gonna use my finger for this. Just pressing it over the eyelid. Palette's really pigmented. You don't need a lot at all. Yeah, I really like that. That's really pretty. That's all I'm gonna do for the eyes because I'm feeling lazy today and I don't want to do eyeliner or anything. So just gonna go with a light eye look today. Like this would be perfect for Valentine's Day. Got a little bit of shimmer, some pink, some gold. I feel like a very simple Valentine's Day look. Okay, and then I'm gonna go back to the face, I think. Yeah. I don't have a new powder blush. Oh, I forgot my powder bronzer, so I'm gonna go back in with the Patrick Ta palette and use some of that powder. So with a fluffy brush. Okay, so there's a bronzer. I like the bronzer too, the powder bronzer. Very light. Glad I got that darker color. Yeah, I don't have a powder blush. I might actually just put a little bit of my Sephora collection blush on top just to add a little bit more. I think I could definitely go in with more of that cream bronzer stick because it's not too pigmented, which is nice, but I can definitely go in with more and then I wouldn't need to use like a powder blush on top. So I think I'll do that next time because it's a really pretty color as well. So I really want that to be like the main blush color that you can see. I don't want to like ruin it with a powder. Really need to get some new powder blushes. I think I like must have gotten rid of them when I left Shanghai and I haven't replaced them. I'm kind of sick of using the same one every single day, so I'll have to get some new ones. There is this new palette that I want to get. I forget what the brand is called, but Jaclyn Hill was talking about it on her channel and it's like really affordable. It's from like some like little brand, but I think I want to try that out. I forget what it's called, but it looks really pretty. Okay, there's just a little bit more blush. Then for highlight, I have the MAC Extra Dimension Skin Finish in Double Gleam. Really excited to use this. Again, I like haven't used a new highlighter in so long, so I'm excited to give this a try. It looks really, really pretty too. Just using a fluffy brush. That's like a very natural highlight. I don't even know if you can really see it, but very like nice and natural. I feel like this would be good for wedding makeup. That was the main reason I got this as well, to try it for my kit. So yeah, this might be like a new wedding makeup highlight because it's very, very natural, but really, really pretty. Then going in with a little more setting spray. Then next is a mascara. So this is the Sephora Collection Size Up Volume Extra Large mascara. I've never tried a mascara from Sephora Collection before, so I'm curious. I'm gonna curl my lashes first. So far, I think that looks really nice. I feel like it makes my lashes look like kind of wispy, which is nice. We go in with one more coat, but so far I think that looks really nice. We'll see how it holds up throughout the day, if it transfers or anything, but so far it looks pretty nice. Okay, then last but not least is lips. So the only new lip product I have is the Summer Fridays lip oils. So I think I'm gonna go in with my usual lip liner and then go on top with my lip oil, kind of like I usually do for my everyday makeup routine, but with a different oil. So we'll do that. So for liner, I use the NYX lip liner in the shade, I think it's, yeah, Nude Beige. I'm just gonna line and fill in my whole lip. Okay, then going on top of that with my Summer Fridays lip oil. So I have it in the shade Blush Dreams. So it's kind of like this like mauvey pink color. Really pretty. Feels really nice. That's really pretty. I like the color too. Okay, I think we're done. So here is the finished look. Because it kind of turned into like a Valentine's, like subtle Valentine's Day sort of look. So I really like it. But there it is. I think it turned out to be a really nice look. I think I might have found a few new favorite products in there. I really liked the blush. That one really surprised me how much I actually liked that color. It turned out really nice. And the bronzer as well, I think I really like. It is definitely not as pigmented as my like Rare Beauty stick. Same with the powder. I use the Fenty Beauty powder. Definitely not as pigmented, but I think it adds a really nice, more natural sort of bronze to the face. So I really like that. I'm not sure how I'm gonna feel about the foundation. It's quite heavy. I might have went into it with a little too much, so I think next time I might do like a thinner layer and see if I like it a little better like that, but I'm not sure how it's gonna hold up throughout the day, so we'll see how that goes. And then the concealer as well, not sure if I'm the biggest fan of that because it has already started creasing under my eyes. That could be either the concealer or the powder. I'm usually really fussy with my powders as well, just because, again, I want to make sure it's like setting under the eyes. So I usually do go in with a loose powder. So I'm wondering if, because I did go in with the pressed powder under the eyes, if that's why it's starting to crease already, because it's not set properly. So next time I think I'm gonna try the Huda Beauty loose setting powder because I do have that one as well. I'm gonna try that out next time and see, like with that same concealer, and see if it makes a difference under the eyes with how the concealer sets. So yeah, I'll have to test that one out one more time. But I really like the eyeshadow palette. The mascara as well actually looks really pretty. I like the lip oil. I love the highlight as well. That's really pretty. Very natural sort of glow to the face. So really like that as well. But yeah, all in all, I think I like how the look turned out. I think it looks really pretty. Maybe this will be my Valentine's Day date look. So that is all for now. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and seeing me play around with some new products. Let me know if you've tried any of these products and if any of them are your favorites, or if you have any new products that you think I might like as well. But as always, thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.